Yo guys, what is going on? It's MMXVII, aka 2017, and I am sorry that I have not uploaded this video for so long. You know, obviously the world's gone to shit and whatever, so I've been focusing on other things and just, you know, taking a break. But I'm back now, and I hope this video turns out the way that I want it to, because I've tried to record this a couple times now, and it's all either out of focus or I don't like what I said, and blah, blah, blah. So here we go again. For those of you who didn't see my last video, I mentioned that I was going to make an entire video talking about Repost Exchange. If you didn't see my last video, I did mention at the beginning that if you have not been making music for like at least a year, if not push yourself to like 2 years, don't try to do all this promoting stuff. I've seen it way too many times where people start music and they like try to promote themselves and blow up, so to speak, within like a couple weeks or months of starting. And you're fucking garbage at that point. I promise you it'll help you in the long run if you just focus on the craft for a while, and then you will hit a point where you really know it's time to start promoting your music. With that being said, let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about all the important things to do with this website and all the great things it has to offer. So I just wanted to show my SoundCloud page right now. Before I started using this website, I'm pretty sure I had like 257 followers, and I'm currently at 402, and believe me, almost all of the follows are coming from this site. A song that I also promoted on the website, which did really well because it's probably one of my most popular, like catchy songs, is called Blackout. It's currently at 2.1k streams, and I think when I started promoting it, it was at like 1100, so it's gained about 1,000 plays. My view count on my other songs are not the greatest yet, but either way, I just wanted to show a little tidbit of the things that this website can do. So when you go onto the website, you're gonna have to sign in with your SoundCloud, because obviously you need to be able to import your music and blah blah blah. So once you get through all that sign up process, this is going to be the dashboard that you come to. There's really nothing on here that's that important to look at. It's kind of neat that they have the charts here, so you can go through like the top 40 overall, the top 40 in these 4 categories. And at the very bottom of the dashboard here, they have a thing called the mystery box, and it says tickets earned today and tickets for the next draw on 18th of June. If you click on it, it says you earn 1 ticket per repost that you make, which if you make 3 reposts, you can get up to 3 tickets per day. These mystery boxes get drawn every 2 weeks, and every single box is a winner, which you can get free credits, a free plan, or discounts. And of course, like it says, the more tickets that you get, the bigger your prize. And of course, everyone loves free shit, so why not do it? At the top of the site, everyone has their own sign up URL, and of course everyone knows how these work. So if you guys do care, you can use my URL. I'm gonna leave it at the top of the description. You guys do not lose anything. It just sends 50 free credits to your boys. So if you want to do it, I'd really appreciate it. Every single day you can get a free 2 credits. These are only claimable after you do 1 repost, so you can't just come on the site and get 2 every single day and then eventually start your own campaign for reposts. You have to actually like go listen to songs, and then you can claim these 2 free ones. I currently have 106, but if I click on this get more credits thing, you can buy extra credits, of course. I personally think these are very expensive for how much you're actually gonna use and like how many reposts you're actually gonna get. So I really don't recommend buying these. If you are gonna spend any money on this website, I do recommend that you use a pro plan rather than buying credits straight up, because the advantages that you get with having a pro plan is just so much greater than buying credits. But when you sign up, you're obviously on the free plan, which is free for life, so you don't ever have to spend money on here. And you saw all the fucking change that this website has done for my statistics on just the free plan. So if you've got $12 a month, if you got $25 a month, you know, why not? You know what I mean? You can unlock a bunch of other options. So go ahead, read through these yourselves. I just don't want to crowd the video talking about all the plans. There's a bunch of tabs on the side here, and the UI is not the greatest on this site, so I'm just going to tell you the most important tabs to go through. Under Browse, you really only need to ever go to Campaigns. It's going to take you to the Recommended tab, which ends up showing you the genres that you have chosen. When you sign up, you choose the genres that you are a part of or want to listen to. I forget how it goes, but it's going to automatically put them in the genre tab here. And so you just go through here. At the top, they have a featured one, which this featured section never goes away. If you push close, it's just going to reload a new one. But when listening to songs, a tip that I have for you guys is, instead of going through each page and listening through songs, you play a song and then you go ahead and click hide this one. It will get rid of the song, and eventually this page will have no more songs on it. So then you can just refresh the page, and then it'll have a whole new list of songs. The reason I suggest doing this rather than going page to page to page is I've had it a few times where songs will glitch out, or maybe the site won't load properly on one page, or certain campaigns have run out of tickets to use. So it'll jump you back to page 1, and if you're not getting rid of each song as you go, you're gonna start back at the beginning going through all the songs that you've already listened to, plus the new ones on top of that. There's also this tab, which is recommended pro. I'm not exactly sure how this tab goes. I'm pretty sure it's people that have pro plans and they do the recommended. So the search results are a lot more dumbed down, and usually the songs in here are better quality. So it's a lot easier to find songs that you'll actually really enjoy. And then they also have the all tab, which is literally every single genre and every single campaign running as we speak. Go ahead, pick your tab, start listening, and then you can start reposting. When going to repost songs, you actually have to listen to it for a few seconds before it'll allow you to actually repost it. So you can't just click repost, repost, repost a bunch of songs in a row without actually hearing the song. So they make you actually listen to it, which is great because it actually gives you a real-time play on SoundCloud. So it's great. If you just start the campaign, even if you don't get reposts, your views will go up if people are listening to the song, which is awesome. Depending on your follower count, which you saw that mine was like 402, that will determine how many credits you earn per repost, because basically what they do is they determine by the amount of followers you have a farther reach, which of course makes total sense. And so for every 100 followers that you have, you can earn 1 credit. Obviously that works from 0 to 199, you're gonna get 1 credit. And once you hit 200, you can earn 2 credits, 300, you earn 3 credits, etc, etc. Next, if we go under the campaigns tab, all you need to go to is repost campaigns. The sponsored follows, it does not apply to anyone who uses the free plan, so just totally ignore that. I'm gonna start a new campaign just for the sake of this video. So if I go to start new campaign, it's gonna show me all of my tracks in order from the latest to furthest away release. So my latest release, I'm just gonna go with this song, Amends. It automatically goes in the highest increment of 50. Since I have 106 credits, I can drag this budget up to 106 credits, but I'm just gonna leave it at a solid 100. There's a little thing here that says use budget incentive for useful comments, which I always leave this checked. Most people do as well. Essentially what this does is it just allows you to earn an extra 2 credits per comment. So if someone comments on your thing, it's gonna take away 2 more credits from you. But of course, then you have more comments on your song, which really does help the SoundCloud algorithm. But the same applies for you if you go and comment on other people's, which most people have this enabled anyway, just because it does help your stats look a lot more even. And then there's a bunch of other options here that you cannot use unless you have a plan. Since we're all on the free plan, we're just gonna ignore those and click start. So I'm not gonna see much happen right now. As you can see, I started it today and it's gonna end on the 23rd of June, which is 1 week from now. If your campaign starts to end up on like page 9, 10, 11, etc., you can click this little button called the boost button. So basically what this allows you to do is boost your campaign literally right back to the top, and you have to have 25% of what your campaign's budget was. So since I put 100, in order to boost it to the top again, I have to have 25 credits, which will then put my campaign back to the front page. This is great as well because if you guys actually do what I was telling you to do before, where you hide each song as you go through them, if somebody boosts their song back to the front page, it won't be there for you until, say, they make a new campaign a week later with the same song. On to the next thing, there's a tab called direct requests. There's incoming and outgoing requests. You will always see numbers in here if your response rate is high. My response rate is currently 75%, so I'm 75% likely to be responding to the people that send me incoming requests. You don't have to go through here, and if you don't go through here, your response rate is going to end up at 0, which then pretty much causes next to nobody to send a song to you. I just like going through this. I'm not really sure why. I just enjoy it. I think it's kind of fun. And when you directly request your song to somebody, you can include a little message. So this guy said, would appreciate if you listen and reposted. And yeah, if you have favorited members on this website, there's a little tab at the bottom for the campaigns that your favorite members are doing, which this guy, for example, is a fucking beast. I kind of want to hear his songs every time he puts one on here. It's usually new music, so it's just nice because it's at the bottom here. These songs will sit in your incoming inbox for 24 hours. As you can see, there's 6 hours left on this person, 10 hours, etc. And once that goes away, that's when it starts to affect your response rate. If you go under the outgoing requests, you're gonna see a list of places that you've sent requests. It's gonna tell you whether it expired, they actually reposted it, or they declined it. And if you go to send new request, it's gonna show you a bunch of people on here. The response rate is either green, red, or yellow. So this person is at 40%, this person's at 90, and this person's at 0. But if you pay attention, around each AVI, there's a color ring. This does a similar thing. It has no correlation to the actual response rate to direct requests. This is actually showing how active they are on the website. So all these people in green have reposted within the last 24 hours, last 24 hours. This person reposted within the last 7 days, so you don't even need to be on here every single day for this to be green. It's going to show you the type of genres that they like to listen to and repost, so just make sure you're paying attention to that as well. On the navigation bar here, we have a network tab, which under favorited you, it's going to show you a bunch of other artists on the site that have favorited you as a member of this site. And so if you ever want to send direct requests to people, these are the people to send to first. I mean, a few of these people have really low follower counts, so obviously your reach isn't going to be that great, but the likelihood of getting reposted is much higher because obviously these people really enjoy your music. There's a bunch of other tabs such as their blog and a bunch of help tabs, etc., which I don't think any of that is really necessary to click on, but if you're interested, obviously go ahead. And one more little spot where you can monitor your own stats is by just clicking on your profile picture. It's going to show you how many reposts you've done in the last 24 hours. I have quality followers and my bar is full, so obviously all of my followers are good quality followers. My growth has been pretty decent. I'm not by any means a top reposter, but I'm a top commenter because I like to leave comments on pretty much every post. I'm active at least 3 days a week, which is nice. And apparently I'm a genre specialist, which means I focus on fewer than 3 genres, which is super cool. So if you ever want to get these up, it might help your promotion through the site. It might increase your likelihood of getting on the featured tab. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, like I said, if you got really good music, you've been doing this for a while, get on here. It's definitely going to help your growth. You're going to notice it pretty well instantly. Just overnight, you're going to see followers and plays coming in, comments, etc. So I definitely recommend everybody get on this website. It would really help a lot if you left a like or a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. And if you want to sign up using my URL for this website, I mean, it doesn't hurt you guys at all. Free extra 50 credits for your boy. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Check out my last video. I'm going to put up a little pop-up card here if you want to learn other ways on promoting your music as an underrated artist. Anyway, it's been your boy MMXVI, aka 2017, and I'm out. Peace.